Dang, that's a cute bunny animation. So Easter is here, and I actually haven't gone egg hunting yet. Nah, I'm just kidding, I didn't even get chocolate bunnies this year. But what really is Easter? Oh, well, according to Google, it is the most important and oldest festival of the Christian Church, celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ, and held between March 21st and April 25th on the first Sunday after the first full moon following the northern spring equinox. It is the period in which Easter occurs, especially the weekend from Good Friday to Easter Monday. Well, okay, I didn't even know that. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever wondered why it was a different day of the year. It just kind of like came, you know, like on your calendar every year. I remember growing up and going to like egg hunts at churches, and I'm not gonna lie, that was actually pretty fun. We used to actually eat the eggs, like they're boiled eggs, and we used to color them, like the shells and hide them, and then we used to eat them. But then like, I got scared one time because like I opened the shell and the color was just kind of on. I think some of it was food coloring, but some of it wasn't. But even if it was food coloring, you know, like Asian parents like just kind of get worried about that kind of stuff anyway, and they're like, oh, don't eat that, it's all the chemicals, right? Also, every year schools would just give you chocolate bunnies, chocolate eggs for prizes, everything. I think that's where I got my cavities from. So I wouldn't consider myself a theologian, or at least like a super theologian, you know, but I do have this source here called the Holy Bible. It's pretty sick, so I'm gonna share some of that. But I think Easter can be summed up in like 3 main points, and of course I'm gonna be paraphrasing. So Christianity claims that humans just kind of screwed up and they kind of just didn't listen to God, so that means they disobeyed. Christians call that sin. According to God's nature, which is supposed to be like holy, play too much League of Legends, justice must be served.
Justice will be served.
So that basically means death, or something has to die in place of the bad stuff. Essentially, either we must die, or it has to be something to die in our place, if that makes any sense. So the next one's a little bit confusing, but who am I kidding? All these are pretty confusing, so bear with me please. The idea is that us as humans, we're kind of very screwed, like damned to hell screwed. But Jesus, who claiming to be God, would have been the perfect sacrifice, right? He would have been like without bad stuff, dying for a bunch of people that have bad stuff, right? If he was God, and God is without sin, if he has done nothing wrong against God, then he would be clean without any bad stuff. So it'd be something that was pure, given to a bunch of things, to save a bunch of things that are not pure. Yeah? So previously, the Jewish people, they kind of had to kill an animal to take place of them dying, because naturally humans, if we're born to mess up, born to screw up, then we're gonna keep making bad decisions and keep screwing up, right? Like, who hasn't lied? Even a white lie, come on, like, that's still a lie. So often, they would need to have something like an animal, like a lamb or something, to call it scapegoat, that's where the word comes from. Every once in a while, they go to a priest, and they'd have to sacrifice an animal to clean their sin. And remember, according to this story, if you do something wrong, essentially, either we must die, or it has to be something to die in our place. So on Friday, you kind of get, like, you know, Jesus died. And then on Sunday, you just kind of get Jesus rose again. And then on Monday, you kind of get a day off of work. It's pretty sick. So this last part is probably the most significant part of it. So on one hand, the death of Christ means that all of humanity's wrongdoings have been paid for. On the other hand, Jesus coming to life again means that he has the power to overcome it and to come back to life again, which for Christians, that means that they have a chance again, they have a new life again, they can come to life with Christ, they are no longer bound by death. And remember, according to this story, if you do something wrong, essentially either we must die, or it has to be something to die in our place. So I guess to really summarize the idea again, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of like ranting again and again about the same. First thing is that humans kind of suck. Second thing is that because humans suck, they need something to make them not suck, and so Jesus paid the price that it costs to suck. And then the last thing is that him coming to life again would mean that the result of sucking, which is death, no longer is the only option. We now can choose to go with Jesus and not have to face death. So I hope you guys learned something new today. It's just a really short version of what Easter is. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you like the video and to subscribe. But thank you guys for watching, and as always, I hope you have a great day.